Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, everybody. Uh, how are we doing? Please, I want everybody that will come across this video to share it, share it, share it. I want everyone that will come across this video to share it. I know a lot of you will be wondering why I am here live today in this hour of the day. I know a lot of you will be wondering why. There is this information that is flying now, right now, online that I just want to debunk. I just want to stop what is going on online now. That is why I am here. As you all can see, I am on uniform. A soldier never die. Like we always say, no retreat, no surrender. I just want to use this opportunity to greet you all Biafrans worldwide, IPOB family all over the world, lovers of freedom, and Biafran sympathizers. I want to greet you all, and I also want to welcome you all to this live broadcast this afternoon. As you all can see, I look stressful and I am ugly, sad at the same time. So because there is this information that is flying now online that I want to stop immediately. Like many of you sent message and demand for it. I want to tell you all that we are not cowards. Anyone that you see that is proudly called Igbo or a member of IPOB, be it an ordinary member or a principal officer, a top principal officer of IPOB, we know everything that we are doing. So there is this information that is flying online now that a lot of people are calling DOS to come and debunk. And I also want to use this opportunity to tell our media warriors all over the world to rise up now, because there is this information that I just got that is flying online now, and that is why I have to come on uniform like never before. I want to use this opportunity to tell everybody that is listening to me at this moment, or any of you that will come across this video after now, to be aware of what the Nigerian government is doing and be aware of propaganda in order to get the mind of our people, keep slaughtering those that they are slaughtering, those that are still foolish not to listen to the call we've been calling and making all this while. I also want to remind all of you that on 28th of this month, which was few days ago, our leader in the name of Mazi Prince Kanu Nnamdi Kanu, or Hamadike One of Africa, was in court and he was denied bail, which we are still not happy about it. We are still finding a way to fish out on what to do, just like a lot of you have heard from our lawyers, the team of leadership. And we are here this afternoon to tell you all for some information that is flying online now about some set of people coming to use the name of IPOB to penetrate evil and keep killing our people and keep causing mayhem, keep, adopting our youth who will rise up to defend our land. I just want to let you all know that the silence of the IPOB leadership does not make them fool. They know everything they are doing. Just like a lot of you have come online and calling the leadership of IPOB, DOS, the HDOS, Mazi Chike, those here to come and debunk the information that is going. I want to all tell you, you all hear what our leader said some days ago in the court. But that does not give anybody right to step back on this struggle. And a lot of you who are campaigning for politicians, we are not for politicians. I want to use this opportunity to tell you all that IPOB leadership are not for sale. DOS know what they are doing. They are not in competition with anybody. We are not in a cat race. Because all of you coming online to call DOS, mention their name in anywhere. Yes, in every organization they have backstabbers. But as time goes on, we will feature out the people in IPOB that is causing us mayhem and causing us a lot of step back. But the reason why I am here this afternoon is to inform you all about what you people will later hear, or what a lot of you have already heard. That you are demanding for IPOB leadership DOS to come and debunk. The message that was sent by Nigeria government that is flying all over their social media, their media houses are posting online, we say that the IPOB leadership, DOS, called Nigeria military to come to Igbo land, to Biafra land, to help them and flush out criminals. I just want to use the opportunity to tell you all that IPOB leadership have nothing in common to share with Nigeria military. They have nothing to share with Nigeria DSS. They have nothing in common to share with Nigeria security agencies. Those people that you hear that come pushing a lot of armoreds to Southeast to keep killing our people, Fulani Janjaweeds with their allies have sent. You hear about the number of terrorists, Boko Haram, Fulani herdsmen, ISWAP that is being released every day, and called the repented Boko Haram, repented Fulani herdsmen, repented Janjaweeds. You heard about all that. But you say you do nothing about it. And you want to believe that IPOB leadership, which is DOS, we call Nigerian military to come and help them and fight out criminals that is terrorizing Southeast. If IPOB leadership will do such call, you all will hear it in the Radio Biafra, which is the right place where you all get information about Biafra. So whatever that you did not hear from Radio Biafra being announced, any message that is coming from any individual telling you that the IPOB leadership, DOS, call for Nigerian military to come and help them and flush out criminals in Southeast, are all lies. Pay not attention to that, because it's going to come hard on you. Do whatever you can do on your own to stand firm and stand out, because these people are more than what you think. They are coming harder and harder in our land. And the which way are we standing up to defend is for you to know yourself. Even when you do not hear from DOS, which is the leadership of IPOB, does not give you the right to stay back on what you are calling for. Just for a lot of you who have lived in the struggle and fighting for one politician that have been there for years, I care not to know who you are standing out for in time of politics. But I want to tell you that IPOB leadership is not for politics. They have nothing to do with politics. Biafra restoration is our target. Biafra restoration is our demand. And Biafra restoration we shall get. No retreat, no surrender. No retreat, no surrender. I want to give you all these facts that IPOB leadership is standing firm and they are standing in gap with the enemies. There will never be any reason for IPOB leadership, DOS in question, to call for Nigeria terrorists in uniform to come and help them and kill our brothers. In whichever reason, they can never do that. Yes, we know we have the bad people who are using the name of IPOB to do a lot of evil. Yes, we know we have a lot of strangers in Igbo land doing a lot of evil. But let me tell you the reason why IPOB leadership can never make such call. It's because they know the Nigerian military, Nigerian armed forces know the right people that is causing evil, that is committing a lot of atrocity in Igbo land, in a Biafra land. But they will never go against those people, because they are the ones that send those people, and they are taking part on it. A lot of them in military uniform today are these people you heard about that they are unknown gunmen. A lot of them you hear about today that are military. A lot of them you hear about today that they are DSS. A lot of them you hear about today that they are policemen. they are the real criminals in Igbo land. They are the real criminals in East. They are the real criminals in Biafra land at large. So there will never be any reason, in whichever reason, that DOS, be it an individual that is taking part in the leadership of IPOB, to make such call. So if you mistakenly come across this news that is making round now and is going to fly harder, I want you to know that we have never, not even a common member of IPOB, not even a floor member of IPOB can make such call online, not to talk of those principal officers that is working for restoration of Biafra. I want you all to get informed and never be deceived by what you will hear. Until IPOB leadership said otherwise, until our leader, the only man we heard and listened to, said otherwise, which is Mazi Ohamadike Nnamdi Okukano, until he said otherwise about IPOB. But as long as you never hear anything from him of us dropping the struggle, never you give ear to any individual that will come to tell you that IPOB leadership, DOS call for Nigerian military, who are the #1 enemy to Biafra struggle. Just like a lot of you used to say that faceless people do say. A lot of you know a number of media warriors that you always watch and see, but if you refuse to give ear to them. A lot of you know the leadership of IPOB by their names and by their faces. And whenever they say, you find your way to debunk, to say it's not a true. And whenever Nigeria terrorists in uniform, working with their media houses, will come up to tell you anything and tell you this message is from IPOB leadership, you take it. How will IPOB leadership send a message to you without broadcasting it in where you do hear the right information? Biafra have a radio of Biafra. It's still working till today. In everywhere, registered in every nation of the wise people. Regarded, pay taxes for it. So IPOB is not a terrorist organization like Nigeria itself that is terrorist, call it. And that is why we are being recognized all over the world. I want you all to get this information right in your head. That IPOB leadership did not make any call to Nigeria military, to Nigeria armed forces, to any manner of security in Nigeria, be it local security or whichever, to come and help them in killing our people in the name of calling them criminals. We know there are criminal elements, and those criminal elements are strangers in Biafra land. And Nigeria military, Nigeria armed forces are aware about it, but they can never do anything because they are the one that send them. Nigeria government are the one that send them. So it will be a taboo, a very big taboo for any member of IPOB leadership, any member of DOS to make such call. So if you come across any information like that, be very sure that no one, I say IPOB, DOS made such call. Not even an ordinary member made such call. Nigeria is looking for every possible means to come and keep killing, kidnapping, terrorizing, murdering our people in daily basis. You see the way a many number of armories is being shipped to Abia State today. You heard about how they are trying how they have done it, how they have achieved it, by translating Quran to Igbo language. I want to reset your mind back to what our leader used to say. I want to take you back to what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to tell you. He said that they will come in full in number, and they will use every possible means within their circle to get what they want, but it should be at alert. You people should start being at alert, stop sleeping. It's been a long time, they keep preparing. And I want every Christian organization in Nigeria to be aware of this. I want every churches in Nigeria, especially in Biafra land, to be aware of this. Because we are the hardest people that they can conquer. And that is why they are using every little means within their circle to penetrate us. Now they are translating Quran to Igbo for them to get you more. You hear about number of them that is in Biafra land today. And you want to give ear to what Nigeria military is saying. IPOB can never do such mistake. It doesn't matter who is in a high table of it today. But every single person in IPOB is a principal officer. And whenever you hear anything that is not accordingly, ask questions about it and you can be briefed if it is true or not. You have the right to call the head of Directorate of State. If you're an IPOB member, you have the right to call the top principal officers to ask whatever you want to know, especially when they are online. Sometimes you do hear, you do see our social media handles, but you ignore. Go to IPOB Rocha Media. Go to every Biafra platform. Access Biafra Radio. Whatever you did not hear from these groups, whatever you did not hear directly from these places I mentioned now, it's a wise lie from the enemy. Light and darkness has nothing in common. And they can never be together. Whenever the light appears, the darkness runs away. That is how IPOB is. And that is how they work. That is how the foundation is built. And that is why the name Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the Great will never die. So I just want to, this is all I have to tell you this afternoon. So in case if you come across any news like that, be aware. It's a very big lie. IPOB leadership never makes such call. Whatever you see that they are coming, Nigeria military, Nigeria armed forces, in every form that they are coming, no, that is the way they have been coming. They will always use the name of IPOB and its leadership to do you evil. If IPOB did not make such call in a time we're in difficulties, the Fulani is taking over our lands. Why would we make such call now? That the journey is more difficult. We have people that is capable of protecting our land. We have people that are still in the battlefield. But all that we are commanded and sent to do is to protect our bushes. And that is what they are doing. They are not to come to any open ground. And for those committing evil in our land, be aware because of you, the enemy have using the great name of IPOB to come and do more harm. And a lot of you are going to believe this. IPOB leadership never made such call. DOS is not one person. It's not two people. Not three people. Not even 4 people. Not even 40 people are called DOS. And every one of them are very talented, very great, gifted in wisdom. So they can never do such mistake. If anybody makes short call to Nigeria government, it doesn't matter who it is, IPOB will fish out that person. Criminals in our land are those that IPOB is teaching against. The people doing evil in our land are still the Nigerian military and they are Fulani foot soldiers. So there is no Igbo, there is no a Biafra soul that is helping in committing evil in Igbo land. We have criminals, which is normal, but we cannot take because of these criminals and give our enemy the right of penetrating us. We cannot take because of people who are in the streets hustling for their life because of the bad governance in Igbo land. We cannot take because of those who are just hustling for their feeding to give our enemy the chance to come and be killing our people. Because these particular people we call criminals are not even the people that we come against. Because those people, we battle with them. But they will come and be killing the innocent people, abducting our mothers, raping our youth, raping our girls, kidnapping our youth. So there is no reason, there will never be any reason, not now and not forever, that anybody that is taking part in IPOB leadership will make such call. So I want all of you to be aware of this. If there is anybody that is in IPOB leadership that makes such call, let it be made known before every IPOB. And who will ask the person question? Who will question the person? Are the criminals in our land, are they Biafrans? They are not Biafrans. They are the people that IPOB leadership know by their names. Last time our leader said openly in court, even when the journalists were trying to force word in him, the journalist was purposely trying to force words on our leader. And as a wise man as he is, he only answered them, let there be peace in East, let there be peace in Biafra land. That we are the reason why he still remains in DSS custody. He only uttered that word. He didn't mention any name. Because he knows the criminals. That message is directly to the politicians. That message is directly to politicians. So whatever news that start making round yesterday, which was 29th of June, our leader was in court 28th of June, and that message from media, from Nigeria media, start making round that IPOB leadership invite Nigeria military, that IPOB DOS called Nigeria military to come and help them and fight the criminals and wipe out the criminals in the Biafra land. Who did such call? Not even a common IPOB member will do such call, knowing what he or she into. So not to talk of principal officers in a great level. Nobody is such doom to begin to associate with enemy. Nigeria at its stand today are #1 enemy to Biafran. So everybody in Nigeria armed forces is already aware of it. Only that we don't come against our own, because there are still a number of Igbos in a lower level of Nigeria's security. So, but that does not make the name itself to become friendly to us. We are Biafrans and we are IPOB. We are the Igbos. We can never accept what we reject. It's undue. We can never accept anything we reject. Whatever we reject, we reject. And that's what makes us the Igbos. That's what made us Biafrans. The great nation of the world that know about this. So if anybody come online, whatever news they will come up with, whatever media they will come up with to tell you that IPOB leadership, DOS, made such call, it's a very big lie from the pit of hell, from the camp of the enemy. And they tell you 29. And today they start moving military armaments in very great numbers to east. Why are they not moving it to north? Why are they not moving it to every other part of the Nigeria? The people that are still believing in that name. Why are they forcing an Igbo man to become president? To those that hate Igbo, in name, they now be the one campaigning. We are not against any Igbo child that want to take any part in anything he want to take part on. But what I want to tell you, our leader used to say it. You will serve Nigeria and come back with shame. We are waiting for them to come back with shame. And that is why you've been seeing silence that you've been observing. Not because IPOB are full. Go to media warriors and listen to them. Listen to IPOB leadership whenever they are online. Listen to them. You will get the message you want to hear. Do whatever you can do on your own to save your own life. Because you are worthy to live to see Biafra being restored. Do not buy into the enemy words. Do not buy into their propaganda to penetrate you. Do not obey whatever you hear from the enemy camp. Because IPOB is still strong and standing, and ever strong it will be. So that is all we want to inform you this afternoon. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. The sun must rise. It doesn't matter the time it takes. The sun must rise. So if you want to know the real truth about the news that is making online this time, if you are an IPOB member, call any principal officer within your area and ask questions about that message you are hearing, about that news that you are hearing. If that person is not in position to brief to you, the person will make call to the top principal officers who will decode whatever information in your own words and let you know the right step to follow. So whatever you hear from any Nigerian media, do not recognize it. Whatever news you hear about IPOB said, IPOB leadership said, coming from Nigerian media, do not pay attention to that. Do not give ear to that. I repeat my word. IPOB leadership is not that doomed to turn enemy to become friend. No one in IPOB DOS is such doom. Even when we know that we have a lot of obstacles in this journey for freedom. But as long as Igbo land is concerned, as long as Biafra land is concerned, there will never be any IPOB principal officer that will put a call in ear and call any Nigeria military or whatever uniform they have. Not even local security that is working in the name of Nigeria, that any IPOB principal officer will call and give an order to come to Biafra land and help them and fight criminals. That's the message I wanted to get this afternoon. So whatever news you hear from Nigeria media, disregard it. That message from any Nigerian media is coming from the enemy camp. And the reason why it's been thrown out to you is to capture you. They will use you to achieve what they want, because they will turn you to become the enemy of IPOB. Forgetting that you yourself, you are an IPOB. What is IPOB called for? Indigenous people of Biafra. As long as you are an Igbo man living, you are an IPOB member. Only thing needed for you to do is to register and become official. And become a soldier that you are. So whatever that you did not hear from Radio Biafra, you did not hear it from any IPOB media platform, know that it's coming directly from the enemy camp. IPOB can never be in good time with Nigeria government. IPOB leadership, especially those in our fight forces, can never be in good time with Nigeria military, with Nigeria security agencies. We can never be in good time with them. So there will never be any reason, not now and not tomorrow, will they become our friend, that we will call them to come and help us and fight the enemies in our land. All we need is you that is a Biafran. All we need is you that is an Igbo man, even if you don't believe in Biafra restoration. All we need is you that as an Easterner to stand up for your own life. Because they are coming for your head, not for the head of the IPOB leadership. So they are coming for your head, you that is in the land. And they are feeding you up with every false information. That IPOB leadership said this, IPOB leadership said that. Go to Radio Biafra. Go to IPOB media platforms. If you want to know messages from IPOB, they are online 24 hours of the day, debunking every false information from the enemy camp. The media warriors, they are online 24 hours of the day. Search for it. Even when there are a lot of groups that come out in the name of IPOB and Biafra, you will still know the ones that are truth when you listen to them. If you don't know how to search for it, start from searching from IPOB Ratio Media. Start searching from IPOB groups. And start listening to Radio Biafra. Because through there you can get to the link of every stable and genuine IPOB media forms. You can get, from there you can get to know the genuine and outstanding IPOB media platforms. So whatever message you did not get from these platforms, from these media platforms, do not give ear to it. Whatever message you did not get from this genuine and outstanding IPOB media platform that I mentioned, do not give ear to it, because it's directly from the enemy camp. So anyone coming to write any rubbish about IPOB leadership, DOS telling you that DOS invite Nigeria military to come to East entirely, to come to Biafra land and help them fight criminals, are the people who are coming for your head. They are the number one enemies you need to be aware of. They will use every possible means to get you, because you are their target. You that is in Biafra land, you are their target. You have to be aware of this and know what you are doing and know your movements. Like I tell you, make a research with your phone. Go through whatever you are hearing. You will see how deadly these people are. You will see how dangerous they are. You will see how they are using every possible means within their territory to overcome us, to capture us, to cage us, to overwhelm us, to just keep on their mission of Islamizing Nigeria. And a lot of you are still sleeping. A lot of you are still sleeping. I want to use this opportunity also to talk to Christians in the southeast, in Biafra land, in eastern region. Call yourself whatever name that the Britain gave to you. As long as you are from the old east, be aware that these people are coming for you. You are the hardest person standing before them. And that is why they are using every common means to get your mind. Once they get your mind, they will strike. And that is why you don't need to wait until they capture you before they strike. You need to be very observant. You need to be very outstanding. You need to be very at feet. Whenever you are walking along the road, always try to be very observant. Because they are using every means to get us. But after this journey, they will believe. They will believe in the strength of IPOB. They will believe in the strength of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They will believe that it's true God that sent him. And that is why he's able to liberate us. They will believe that every one of us that follow his footsteps will never fall back. They will know how outstanding we are. So I want you all to be calm. I want you all that is waving at this moment to be calm and observant. Because the battle is getting difficult. The battle is getting more difficult than as it was. Be very observant. Be calm and know when the truth comes to your hearing. Do not take everything you hear from Nigeria social media. They will create whatever platform to tell you all manner of lies. Because you fall doomed not to listen to the right people you have to listen to. And you become a victim to these people. And that is why we are always out to tell you the right step to take. Until you hear from IPOB leadership telling you, yes, they did that. They call Nigerian military to come and help them and fight terrorists in Southeast. Until you hear that from Radio Biafra, before you give ear to it. But as long as you did not hear that, do not give ear to that, because those people coming to Southeast in the name of military are not real Nigerian military. Real Nigerian military are made up of many tribes. They are from Bini, they are from Igbo, they are from Yoruba, they are from whatever tribe that Nigeria have. But when you come to see these people that they are sent into your land, in Igbo land, in Biafra land, you will see that these people, they don't even understand broken English. That showed you that these people are not the people that the mantle of security is being given to their hand. Those people you see in the land of Edo State, terrorizing everywhere today, are not real Nigerian militaries. These people are the people that Nigeria government and their Fulani caliphates are using to take over your lands. And you have to be very aware of that. They are not Nigerians. They are from Sahel. So whether you are from anywhere, as long as you belong to Old Eastern region before the Britain divide us, be very aware of this. They have no any other agenda. These people coming into our states in different manners to kill and do a lot of evil to our people, and not even the real Hausas. They are the Fulani foot soldiers. They are not the Muslims with good conscience. They are the killers machineries. A lot of them are not even black Africans. They have every nationwide. Many of them are ICC members that they are using to monitor your land, because they have no any other agenda than to send you to exile and take over your land. They have promised to make Nigeria their relaxing home. Fulani discovered that they have no settled home. And today they are fighting to make Nigeria their home country. And that is why your own land is their target. They have conquered North. They have taken over North. They have taken over some Yoruba lands. And their faces is now to the hard people they cannot get. They will come with money. They will come with all manner of Leviticus things, living things to tell you how good they are. They will preach you how good their God is for you to accept them. But let me tell you, the greatest mistake you will do is to allow you yourself being used by these people. Because when they will start using you, you will not know when you will turn against your own people that is fighting for your own living. You will not know when you will start speaking against IPOB and its leadership. You will not know when you will start standing against Biafran restoration. You will not know when you will start standing against Oduduwa Nation. You will not know when you will start standing against the Middle Belt movement. You will not know when you will start standing against those people speaking just for you to have your land and have peace. And that is why you have to be wise enough to know this. What is the needs of translating Quran? Today you will see them use an Igbo man, a picture of an Igbo man, to do a prayer mat and mosque. In a Muslim that I understand a little bit, no image of a man is allowed to use as a prayer mat in mosque. But today you see how they are using Obi picture to do a prayer mat in every mosque. What are they trying to achieve? When there was strike, they will come for your head. Because they will tell you, you are Nyamiri. You are the one that blasphemed their God. That is what they are going to tell you. No man is allowed to use a picture of an ordinary man, a politician, as a prayer mat in a mosque. You don't use image as a prayer mat in a mosque. But you watch everywhere today how they are using Obi picture to do a prayer mat in a mosque. All these things are things to do to capture your mind. They are well orchestrated, well planned to just get your mind that is already escaping, to get you back before they will strike. And you have to be awakened on this. You have to be vigilant, because the journey is coming difficulter than as it was. You Biafrans, listen to me this afternoon. The reason I have to use my personal Facebook handle for this is for you all to know and be aware of what these people are doing. Their mind is not to push Obi to become a president of Nigeria. Their mind is to catch you and take over your land. It doesn't matter who is campaigning for Obi. It doesn't matter who wants to take over the leadership of Nigeria. But as long as Nigeria is concerned, whoever that go with that name is already hated before the world. I used to tell you that a rotten egg can never be good again. Nigeria is already a rotten egg. There is nothing, no how you cook it. It doesn't matter how long you take to boil it. A rotten egg can never be revived. If you like, leave it, pour water after the pot dry, pour water again and boil it for the whole year. You cannot revive a rotten egg. Nigeria is already a rotten egg. And that is why we have no any other call than to be a separate people. Our only demand is for Biafran nation, not for any political position. Not for presidency. You have to be aware of that. IPOB have made their decision. Even before our leader was kidnapped from Kenya. Completely a year plus now, again in a prison. In the custody of DSS. And you think we don't know what we are doing? That we have to call the enemies to come and help us and fight. When our leader is there. They are releasing Fulani herdsmen which captured. They are releasing terrorists. They are releasing Boko Haram and call them repentance. But our leader is being kept uncommunicado. He is being kept where he cannot tell us the way forward. And politicians will come up to tell you things that run like a trailer. Pay no attention to any politician as long as you are for Biafra movement. Pay no attention and do not campaign for any politician as long as you are an IPOB member. Pay no attention and do not get yourself involved in anything that has to do with Nigeria government. Not in politics, not in anything. Until you hear a change word. And before that word will change, it will come from the leadership. Not just from the leadership, but from the mouth of our leader. He only tell you, let Biafra land become. Let Biafra land become, he said, is a direct message to the politicians. Because he know they are the one that are inviting military to kill our people. He's just appealing to the politicians who, those that are using every possible means to get power, in line killing our youth. That's what that message is for. So it doesn't matter how anybody, any musician, any artist, actor or actresses coming online to change it. That message is directly for politicians. It's not for you who want to protect your life. It's not for you who is fighting to live, who is fighting for Biafra to survive, who is fighting to keep people land safe. That message is directly for those that our politicians are using to do evil to our people. Because after they come in the day as a military, they will move in the night, in the dark time, as the criminals. They will come in the daytime to kidnap and kill our people. After they have carried their criminality mission in a dark time. So that message is for all of you politicians, all of you actors and actresses campaigning today, as if there is any politician in Nigeria that is worthy to listen to, that you haven't been seen. How old are you, you that is campaigning? Apart from you that is an actor, you that is an actress, you that is a movie star, you that is a musician, campaigning today, how old are you? Can you tell me what you have been able to gain from Nigeria? From your primary to secondary to university level, before you become great that you are today from your God-given talent. Can you tell me what Nigeria has benefited you? So any of you that anybody would drag into talking nonsense against IPOB, be wise enough to know when the enemy is trying to put wrong information in your head. You have to be wise in your upper. Use your upstairs and know when the enemy is putting the wrong information. IPOB leadership, DOS in question, can never make such call. To call military, to call Nigeria forces in uniform, in whichever way, in whichever color, to come to Biafra land to help them and fight anybody. Because they know, even if they do such call, they will not fight the real criminals. They will come and be killing the innocent people who will stand up to defend themselves tomorrow if it is called for. Those people coming to southeast, to Biafra land, those people coming to east are not real Nigeria military. They are Fulani fight foot soldiers from every nation of the world trying to Islamize Nigeria. Because that is their target. We don't have to hide it. They are not just Muslims with a pure heart. And that is why we see we are not against any religion. But we are only telling you, stand up for your life. Because no life is worth taking by anybody, no matter what you believe in. If you are a Christian, if anybody come to kill you, if you have your portion, if you have your right, if you can overtake, first do the person that evil that the person come to do you. A time of you believing that the Christ said, when they slap you on this ear, turn this ear for them to slap you. That time is past, because you cannot kill my mother, kill my father, kill everybody. And I will wait for you to come and kill me, for me to make heaven. To them, they believe when they kill you, they will go to heaven, and when they die, when they finally die without being killed, they will go to heaven and marry 7 virgins. And that is why you have to also believe when you kill, that the same virgin is waiting for you. Protect your own life. Do not buy into whatever information that they are giving you, that DOS said this, DOS said that, in the name of calling Nigeria military to come and kill you. DOS, no individual in DOS can make such call, because they are wise. They are all wise before they were all called to office. They were all monitors in words and in doing before they were all called to office. No one out there is out to sell you. No one that is a principal officer working for the restoration of Biafra is there to sell you. So whatever information you are hearing, that they do this, they do that, that is not accordingly to what you used to hear. It's directly from your enemy's camp. And you don't have to buy into it. It has to show you how you have to be more elegiac, more upstand. You know, you have to be more vigilant whenever you are hearing this kind of news. Because you know, our leader, the great one, Mazi Nnamdi Okukano, used to say, no retreat, no surrender, Biafra or nothing. And that is what we all believe. So it doesn't matter how many politicians among us, but we that follow his footsteps believe in that word, and that's what we stand for. Biafra or nothing. And that is why he keep enduring till today. But there is no any other person that will make you to believe in Biafra restoration. Just look upon that young man. Everything he left, everything he's leaving behind, just to fight for you. He had been given the heaven on earth just for him to dump Biafra struggle, just for him to deny you. and just for him to turn his back on you, but he keeps saying no. So if anybody as a principal officer makes such call, contact those you know by their name. Whenever their line is open on social media, and ask questions, because you have your right to ask people leading you a question that is running in your mind to get the right information. We are not Nigeria that everybody thinks I am greater than this person. We are all equal. And that is why we want Biafra. So be aware of this. Get all the information. I would have been showing this, but I don't want to make it as a video. That's why I come live here to tell you, in case you come across this kind of news, be aware that it's a very big lie. No IPOB leadership makes such call. And they will never, not now and not forever, as long as IPOB is concerned. IPOB did not make such call before our leader introduced those that will be protesting our bushes. And the military that you said IPOB leadership is calling today are everywhere searching for those that is protecting our mothers in the farm. They leave Fulani terrorists, they leave Boko Haram, they leave ISWAP to come over to Biafra land and be looking for IPOB members, looking for ESN, looking for everybody that is working for Biafra restoration. And you think those people in authority of that leadership of IPOB will make such call? It's time that you all have to wise up. Don't allow anybody to use you. Use your number 6. Because they are not coming for all of us. They are not coming for, not every one of us that they will get. But they are coming for you that they will easily get. So that's the information I want to give you. You will soon hear from other comrades on Biafra restoration. You will still hear from other comrades, principal officers of working for IPOB about this information I just gave you now, for you to stand up for your own life, because they are everywhere. You people have caused us a lot of damages. You people have caused us a lot of step back. And that is why you see some of the things taking places today are taking places. Because the reason why I say you people cause us a lot of setback is because it is you people who now see politicians as people that will secure you and serve you. Are you one that is speaking against the leadership of IPOB DOS? You are the one speaking against the structure of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are the one calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu names today. You have opened the gate to the enemy, that even the people in the leadership don't know the way to go about you, not to offend you. And that is why you see most of silence that you notice, because planning on the way to get you what you want, that is Biafra, is what is the only thing running in their mind 24 hours of the day. But you, in other hand, fighting for politicians denying food for you, and speaking against those people fighting for your life. You are one leg in and one leg out. How will they know your real mind? You are one of the reasons why the IPOB leadership become a victim to some people online today. But I am telling you, we are standing. We are strong. IPOB media warriors, IPOB principal officers are strong and are standing. We are unshakable. We are unshakable. So I want you all to know this and know life. I want you all to hear the truth and get life. IPOB can never be friend to any of their enemy. Anybody who mark as an enemy is an enemy. Nigeria government, as it stands today, is an enemy. So there is nothing to share in common. Light and darkness does not share anything in common. So do not give ear to anything you hear that IPOB leadership DOS said. IPOB leadership DOS said nothing that you are hearing. They did not call Nigeria forces to come and help them fight anybody called criminal in Igbo land, because even if there are criminals, even if there are people penetrating evil in a land, doing a lot of things, are still the enemies who want out of our land. And they are not coming for those people. They are coming for our innocent children. They are coming for our mothers. They are coming for our innocent youth. They are coming for those that the politicians had kept in cage. Just like what you see that happened in Mpo some days ago. You hear about a confession, but a lot of you don't pay regard to it. Where military go and build an old man, burn down houses, these are the people that you say that IPOB leadership call. So they're book it. IPOB leadership will soon out to tell you more about this. So that is that. Get the truth and get life, because it is only the truth that will set you free. So share this video when you come across it. Let every Biafran, a principal officer working for Biafra Restoration, it doesn't matter your name or what you answer, but as long as you know you are genuine, as long as you know you are genuine without compromising, you are standing firm like our leader, the reason why we choose him as only one that will lead us to the promised land of Biafra. The only leader we choose that will lead us to a promised land of Biafra is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, until he said otherwise, because he showed us, he mentored us, and he led us to the right step that he had to convince everybody, putting his life in gap. And that is what he's still doing to today. That is where he still is today. So, like he said, he will not disappoint us, but we will be the one to disappoint him. Do not allow yourself to be one of those that will disappoint him. Do not allow yourself to be used by politicians. They will prepare coffee. They are going to come with a coffee, a living coffee, in the name of human, Bonatunumbu, who I'm not even sure he will survive in a year time now, to give to you as a president. And indirectly, they are using P2B to cage your mind back. Why they are preparing articles secretly to take over power and help them achieve what they have been fighting for, that will make difficult for them to achieve in the Buhari tenure until Buhari died. They still insignate another person in the name of Buhari, will make it difficult for him. And you think we are giving up now? So P2B is just being put there, everybody clapping for him because we are the target. Not because they want him to be there. We are the target. We are the people they want to get. So you are the person they want to get. And they are getting you, not me. So do not allow yourself to be used. Do not allow that prophecy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to come to pass because of you. Other prophecies of him have come to pass, but do not allow this particular one that has to do with his life to come to pass. Because he tells you, you will disappoint him. He will not disappoint you, but you will be the one to disappoint him. It's already coming to pass, but try as much as you can to sit back. Tell him that you are worthy being a servant. You as a Christian, when God tells you that he's going to send a comforter, did he mention the comforter by name? Read your Bible. God sent to you, he's going to send you a comforter. Did he mention that comforter by name? And he already tell you that a lot of people will come as Jesus. He said they will come like a thief. They will come like a madman. Did he tell you the particular dress they will dress up? Of course, you have seen in a lot of social media where people claim that they are Jesus and they are being paraded everywhere in Africa. If you don't see anyone, search for the one that happened in Kenya some years back. You search for many of them that is still happening, people saying that they are Jesus. But Christ said that he will send you a comforter. The comforter he will send you is person that will help you to comfort you in a time of tribulation. Somebody that will help to show you way, to secure your life when there will be this danger. He didn't measure them by name. It's not going to be one person that will comfort the whole nation of the world. But he will send people according to their language and tribes. Because in every tribe of Christ, you need to be very observant to know when that their comforter arrives. God has sent it to Biafra a comforter that a lot of you are still devaluing because of jealousy and envy because of how people call his name. If you are a true Christ believer, believe in this. He sent you a comforter that will help you to secure your line of being in Christ. Not those that are standing in pulpit, telling you all manner of lie to get your money. He did not tell you he will send you a comforter who will come to tell you about how beautiful this life is. He said he will send you a comforter who will come and help you to guide your movement, to live for God, to live and run your race. That comforter, he did not mention by name. But I am believing, I am one of those believing that Mazen Amdekano, it doesn't matter the name you want to call him, it's a comforter he has sent to Biafrans. And that is why everybody that have a spiritual eyes don't need to compromise this journey. Christ himself knows that the time will come, people will come to deny the life of people following him, to change that direction. And that is why he said, I am going to send a comforter. What is Martin Amdekano fighting for? Like you all used to hear. He will only tell you, do not give ear to any pastor telling you that Nigeria is good. It's a land that God created on his... No, God did not make Nigeria. It's a man that made it, a Briton. And a Briton man made it with his girlfriend. Nigeria is a company. That is how Nigeria is being initiated. Search, Google, read. You know how that name Nigeria started. So any of you wanting to be in power, keep trying. But the prophet will come before you. So, but we that is believing God have sent in us a comforter, it's not going to compromise. We are taking every difficult step because we know how strong and outstanding we are, and we're going to be on it until we actualize Biafra and live for Christ. For those going in a way translating Quran to confuse our people the more, Igbo land is a Christian land. Igbo land is a... There is no how. So you have to be very aware of all I have tell you now. Until you hear from DOS, until you hear from DOS, until you hear from DOS before, you will know. And the way to hear from them, go to IPOB social media platforms, you will hear from them. And you will know the right message. Never take whatever you hear from Nigeria media into account because they are all false and lies. So, Igbo land can never be taken by any other religion. We are for Christ, and we are Jewish. Christ is in us, and in Christ we will live forever. Either Christianity, Judaism, or Omenala, which is the way of our forefathers, but no other. No matter how hard you try, we can never give up. Biafra is our own. So that's all I want to tell you all. Share this video whenever you anytime you come across it. And bless you all. Whenever Mazi Chike Dozemo, the head of Directorate of State, is online, I will inform you all by sharing it. So any of you can listen to him and know whether the news that is making round is true or not. You also go sometimes to hear from written up from China Sanworu. There are a lot of China Sanworus online today. But when you hear from reading, you will know the real one. So you will hear from a lot of people also that are top principal officers in Biafra Restoration, IPOB, from media warriors as well. You will hear from them about this information I have given to you. But you try to pay attention. Try to give ear to whatever message you are hearing from the real platform. Do not take anything that you are hearing from Nigeria's media handle into account, because they are all lies, especially when it has to do with IPOB. We give no information. We share nothing in common. We have nothing to share in common with them. Not now and not ever, until our leader said otherwise, which I am sure he said, Biafra or nothing. And that Biafra or nothing is our stand. So stand on your own ground. Stand on your own ground. Stand like a bulldozer in your own ground. Not to be moved by anything. Thank you, and God bless you all.